Depth jump, 180 turn. So in this drill, what we're going to be doing is a depth jump, so stepping down off the box, hitting the ground, jumping up in the air, doing a 180-degree turn, and then landing back on the box. So there's going to be a lot going on, but we're going to try and keep it fairly simple. So as we step off the box, we're going to be hitting the ground, working on that plyometric response, and also the landing position. As we rotate in the air, we're going to be working on body control and awareness and making sure we understand where we are. We hit back on the ground, work that plyometric response, and then we're focusing on landing on the box correctly and anticipating the ground so we can land soft and work that neurological pathway to recruit those muscles to make sure that we're landing in that correct position, but also quiet, prepared to land for our next jump. So where this starts is the first and one of the most important things is to pick our box height. So I have a 20-inch box and my vertical jump is around 36, 37 inches right now. I don't need to go any higher than that. What we're getting with the box is it's just adding force to the ground, right? We didn't jump up and then have to land. We're just stepping off. So it's going to increase the force to the ground. That's an important aspect of a depth jump. So if your vertical isn't over 20 inches, you would not be working a 20-inch depth jump. You'd be working something underneath that, maybe 12, maybe 8 inches. Even, for me, I don't like to go much higher than this. I don't need to add much more force. I'm also not going to be jumping off the box. I'm just going to be stepping off the box. So as I get on the box, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to step off, like I said, not jump off, and I like to have my arms here. So when I land, I'm going to be focusing on my landing mechanics. So I want that plyometric response. I want to be on and off the ground as fast as I can, hitting the ground, being explosive, and spending the least amount of time on the ground. But I also have to be in a good position. So my weight has to be over my toes. So my shoulders over my hips over my toes. I also want to have my toes pointed forward and everything in line. So my hips in line with my knees, in line with my toes. I'm being very wary and making sure that my knees are not collapsing into valgus and I'm staying strong. And I'm also sinking down into that athletic position so I hit the ground. I'm not going to completely sink, right? But I am going to load those muscles. So that means when my arms are, and I'm standing on the box, my arms are out in front. As I land, they're going to be behind so they can help with that counter movement and force and put force into the ground and then help me drive that and take that up. So I go from back here into the ground into that blocking position with my arms. So that's the depth jump aspect of it. So I start here. I'm going to land here, and then I'm going to hit. So you'll notice I'm in that good athletic position. Now from here, as I jump up, I'm going to rotate in the air. So I want to rotate, and I want to try to land in that same spot. I don't want to land too far back and miss my spot. I don't want to land too close. I want to work on being in control of my body while I'm rotating in the air. Then I'm going to hit the ground, and I'm going to, again, work on that plyometric response. How fast can I be on and off the ground, be in the right position, and then I'm going to try and land on the box. So on my box, I want to make sure that I'm jumping up over the box, not just getting onto the box, because that's going to give me time to anticipate how I want to land on the box, which is quiet, and then also the position I want to be in, which is prepared for a jump, run, or cut, or anything that may come at me, right? This is about being a better athlete. So as I land on the box, I want to be weight over the top, and I also want to be on the balls of my feet. So as we start to put this together, right, and trying to keep it pretty simple, we're going to go slow here. We're going to step down, arms are out in front. We're going to hit the ground, arms will be behind. So here, good athletic position. Now, it would be an explosive movement, ripping through, jumping 180 degrees, on the toes again. I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to end in that landing position here, trying to be nice and quiet, but jump as high as I can. So as I do that about 50%, we go here, up, rotate, and catch. And then at the top of the box, I want to hold for 1 or 2 seconds to make sure that I'm balanced and I'm in that good athletic position prepared for the next movement. So going 100% or close to it here. Again, don't jump off the box, just step off the box, hit the ground, make sure you're in that good positioning, and make sure you're picking the right box height too. So as I go here, up, hit, rotate, stick, and hold 1, 2, show that I'm balanced. So this drill is fairly simple. All you need is a box, but that's the most important aspect. Make sure we're picking the right height, and then from there, we get to work a lot of those important aspects that we talk about. Being explosive in that plyometric response, our landing mechanics and our positioning, anticipation and loading our muscles, rotating in the air and working that body control and awareness, and then also landing up on something to make sure that we're in the right position, but there we get to take away and say, okay, gravity's not gonna force me down. I'm going up, fight it, land, and work on being in a good athletic position, but anticipating and letting those muscles fire for me so I can catch and land quietly. So keep this drill simple. Again, most important thing, do it slow first, make sure you pick the right box height, and then from there, it's gonna be a great drill to bring out your athlete.